All right. Welcome to the post-match press conference of SJK. We have over here SJK head coach Joaquin Gomez, and then we have a player, Jake Jervis, who was like a striker on this game. And maybe we start with Joaquin Gomez. You can tell your own words how you see this whole game, and 1-0 leaves like an opportunity for us.
Yeah,
in our home game.
I think we should be we should feel proud of our performance, the way that we went about the game against a team like Flora. Disappointed of the result because I didn't think that they had to do that much to win the game. Felt like we were a little bit naive at times, especially in some parts of the first half. But then in the second half, we fixed some of the problems. A couple of players that were having trouble stepped up the game, and overall, I think we deserved a little bit more of the game. Disappointed for the result, but I think Flora will be paying us a lot of respect for the next game, and they know that it's going to be a very, very difficult game for them to get through, because we are in it, and we'll give them a good game.
Yeah, then Jake Jervis, can you tell your own words how you see the game?
I think if you look at the game, obviously we've got a young squad, and I think it showed at times in the first half, and then in the second half I think you see the likes of Noah and Imperial, they showed a bit of class, how they can get on the ball, and we had a few chances in behind, so I had a good chance, and I think we showed that we can definitely give them a good game, and going into the next game it's going to be a good test for them coming to our place. So I think we're in a driving seat and we can push forward and hopefully get the win in the next game.
Yeah, and then press, you can ask questions.
Question for the head coach. You started quite aggressively. Was it a special plan for today, or was this your normal way how to play?
This is the normal way for us. We are very aggressive. We want to put the opposition in under pressure, try to get the game, control the game by pressing high, forcing the opposition to mistakes, and then when we get the ball, try to dominate and control. I think we started well, as you said. A lot of the things were going to plan. Then halfway through, they were having a few counterattacks, which we knew that they are dangerous from, and that they can hurt you because of the quality that they got up front. And then in that period of time, we were a little bit naive. The chances that they had, it came from a few calamity mistakes from us, like sleeping or giving the ball away or trying to attack too quick. I think those problems got solved after half time, and we were quite good. Jake had a couple of good chances. They shot from distance, a header from the free kick, and I think Pablo Andrade had a very good chance inside the box from a good combination. And in another day you put those, but it's been a little bit of the story of our season at the moment. But overall, I think we were very competitive, and they fell under pressure throughout the whole game.
It was a relatively even game. What you were missing today?
Difficult. We keep saying and we keep asking the same questions in our league. Just a little bit more ruthless in both ends of the pitch to not let those goals in, not let the opposition have the chances, and maybe a little bit of patience. I think a little bit of patience on the final third. I think we're getting through and we're getting into the last third, but leaving in the final third, that's what we are looking to do a little bit more, because that will give us more chances and more clearer chances. That's what I felt that we needed today.
Last year, Flora played in the group stage in Conference League. SJK haven't played in Europe for 5 years. Did it give you some kind of confidence that you are in that level, that you can compete in Europe?
Of course, we are a good team. We are a good team. We do a lot of good things. Sometimes, of course, you don't get the credit because we're not getting the results, and it's understandable. But the effort that they make and some of the things that they're trying and how brave they've been and, you know, how we go about things, you know, we are a team that want to be at that level. You know, as you said, we are a club that haven't been in Europe for a while, and of course they have been, and there's a difference at the moment in those, but this is where we want to be. That's what we are striving for, and hopefully at some point in this process we are at the beginning or not the beginning, but halfway through a project that we want to build and put the bricks to build something like that we can someday we can get through. But as I said, we're quite confident that we can still do that and get into that game with the confidence that we have built from today to go there and win the game and get through, because we think that we've got a very good chance.
Did Flora somehow surprise you today?
No, we are prepared for them. I don't think that they had to surprise you to help you. They got very good quality into those 4 players that play high on the pitch, and obviously when they add someone like Alaste from the left side, they are dangerous. And at times today we gave them a little bit too easy chances to counter on us or to attack the spaces, especially in the first half. But as we saw in the second half, we covered those spaces a little bit better, and then we were more proactive, and the game was more under control.
Question for Jake. What have to do next week better to get through to the next round?
I think we just a bit more of the second half where we get in their faces, we play to our strengths, and obviously, like it has been all season, in both boxes we've got to ensure we get the goals. And then I thought we defended quite well at times around our box. Ball's got in behind, but we managed to get blocks on it, and it shows that as a team we're improving, sliding, working together. And then I think obviously I've not been able to help much this season with injuries, so that's my first game back. So from now, obviously, kick on and help as much as I can to get those goals.
Did this game felt somehow different? It wasn't the usual league game, it was a European game. Was the atmosphere or the feeling somehow different than usual?
Well, obviously it's got the tag of a European game. The atmosphere is pretty normal, what we play week in, week out kind of thing. So it's obviously nice to play in Europe, but it wasn't intimidating or any kind of atmosphere. It was just a normal game, and obviously going back to our ground, there'll be fans there, and obviously our home support will make a bit of noise and help us.
Are you full of belief before next game?
Oh, 100%, yeah. I was today, and even more so after that game, yeah, definitely.
Question for Joaquin Gomez. In the first half, shots were 8-0, but after the game...
Say that again, sorry?
8-0 was the shots after the first half, and then after second half, 15-5. You said that you maybe deserved more, so I think Flora got more chances to score.
This is what we get every week, you see. They focus on the negative. Of
but
course...
Did you say that you deserve more?
Yeah, we deserve more because we control the game, and the chances that they were having were from us, you know, giving them easy attacks into us or counter-attacking. Listen, it's 2 ways of understanding the game, or many different ways. We got the one that we got, and we approach the game the way that we are. It would have been a lot easier for us to come here, drop into the halfway line, and not press them and counter-attack on them. We could have put another 3 or 4 like Jake that they can run in behind and not have any control. But we don't choose to do that. We choose to try to be brave and to be the ones that are taking the control of that game. It's more difficult like this. And we're playing against international players that are in the national team, that play regularly in the national team. Not long ago, they were playing against Argentina. You know, they are good players, so we've got to give them some credit, but I think we deserve a little more credit than what you give us.
But yeah, on the second half, there was much more shots and scoring chances. What was the change from the first half? We
fixed some of the problems that we had. A couple of players stepped out again that were a little bit timid, and they improved their own game. We solved a couple of problems that we had out of possession, to be able to, when we lost the ball, to not be in counter, and when they were making runs into the spaces that they were trying to target, that we covered those spaces better, made us defend better, win the ball earlier and quicker, and that gave us the ball a little bit more. With having that more control, we were able to be closer to the box and create a few more chances.
Daniel Håkans played 10 minutes today. He has been playing more in Veikkausliiga. Is he in 100% shape, or why didn't he play more?
If someone like Danny is not playing, it's because either someone has been playing very well and is playing in front of him, or because he's not able to play more. He hasn't been very well in the last few days, and it was difficult for him to arrive to the game in the same conditions as some others. But hopefully in the next few days he gets better and we can use him a little bit more.
How much do you think the game will change when the teams move moves to artificial pitch?
It's difficult. It's difficult for people that get used to train and move, and especially the way that they play and that they counter and use the spaces. It might be a little bit more difficult for them to use them. So we hope that the game doesn't change too much from the second half, and then we kick on from there and put more pressure into them. For us, we will try to throw whatever we need to throw to win the game and to get through.
Question for Jake Travis. You played as a striker, not as a winger today. How do you see your role when you play as a striker or as a winger?
I've done it in my career. I've played up front, number 10, out wide. I can play any of those positions, so it's not unusual for me to be there. So obviously my attributes, I can run in behind, I can come short, so I don't mind playing there, and obviously I can get goals, so that's why I'm up front. So for me, I enjoy playing whatever position I need to play.
For the second leg, was there something that you said there was no surprises, but is there now something that you know better and you can be better from that?
No, I think you saw the game. They did what they're about, went in behind, they're good on the counter-attack, and then when we got a bit higher up the pitch, they went long, so it was nothing that we didn't know anyway. So it's obviously about, I think it's all about us going into the next game. If we do what we're about, I don't think we've got much to worry about, and it'll be a good game.
Yep, thank you.
Is there any more? No questions from the press. So thank you for everyone, and thanks to our fans who were over here. There was lots of fans, and we hope that we're going to get lots of people coming to our home game on next Thursday when we are meeting FC Flora. And also we hope that lots of FC Flora fans are also traveling, because it's always the best way to have a football event when there is supporters from both ends. So thanks to you all.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
thanks.
you very much.